this. So if I'm a little frustrated, that's my reason. Nah, I'm just playing. You know, give what you get. I've been having some issues. It's been about a week and a half since I've streamed, and so I'm just trying to go through and get some of the kinks out. Brush a little of the dust off. You know what I'm saying? So this behind me, this area around here, it's actually this area right here. Right here is what we're going to be making today. It's kind of this mixture of noise and pixelation and a quick lookup for colors, and then it's displaced by itself. So it kind of creates this greasy effect, and it has a lot of wet dry in between, so you can decide how you'd like it. This is what it looks like. It's really not that hard. It's not that difficult at all. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of start, okay? I'm gonna actually start off by doing that scary thing that we all hate doing, and deleting everything. Okay. Bye-bye everything. Now, of course, it won't look the exact same as what I had at the beginning, but yeah, we'll come out with something at the end. What I'm going to start off by using is a noise top. And I'm going to go ahead and change this at the very beginning to 1280 by 720 because I know that's what I'm going to want it to be at the end, at the out. So this is what I'm looking at for my entire network that I'm going to create. There's a few things that I want to do, and the noise is kind of up to you. Harmonics, actually I keep really, really low. Harmonic spread, same thing. You know, these are all just kind of factors that come depending on how you want the end to look. But I'll keep it right about in there. Now this is the interesting thing. What you want to do is on the z-axis, you want to do abs time dot frame divided by, and you want to use a really large number like 200, 100, 500, something like that. I'm going to use 300. Oops, not 300, 300. But 300, and you can see it's going, and it's kind of doing this blob effect. And the reason it's doing it is because it's moving on the z-axis, so that's the third dimensional plane, but we're seeing it in 2 dimensions. So it's going from point to point in 3 dimensions, but we see it in 3. So each of these, because it's noise, is made to be harmonically similar and create an actual algorithmic, I guess it's an algorithmic array between one point and another. So it's not just a randomized. It's actually it has some kind of reason to the noise, and that's what you get when you change the harmonics. Now I'm going to go ahead and keep it as black and white. You can do monochrome or you can do color. That's up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color later on using a component that I'm going to require. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add in a tile. And I'm going to disconnect this because otherwise it'll become a pain here in a little bit. Now I do like tile just because it gives me the ability to do a really quick kaleidoscope effect. And just by adding flip X, flip Y, reflect X, and reflect Y, you get this really nice kaleidoscope effect. Okay, so that's the only reason that I'm using it. Oh, and I just realized that I need to. So we have our noise, we have our tile. Okay, and then from here what we're going to do is we're going to actually use the first of 2 components that I'm going to require. first one is in image filters, and it is Pixelate. So go ahead and put it into Pixelate, and then this is one of those things that's also up to you. I like this to be really, really high, up in like 60, and then I'm going to keep square pixels on. So yeah, it does create this weird, really blocky effect. Has this, so this is obviously we can do that. Now I'm gonna do some of the wet dry. I'm gonna keep it around 0.47 for right now. Now from this, I'm gonna have this go into a lookup. This is currently saying there is no lookup. There's no input to lookup an image, and instead of a lookup image, what I'm going to use is a component that you can download online from GitHub that is for color lovers, and color lovers actually goes online and grabs a whole bunch of cool palettes and then lets you put it in as you would please. So instead of having to worry about, what kind of colors are the hippest and the coolest, I can just say, all right, this is what I'm going for. Now you can start to see it's basically already done, but I'm going to do just a couple of other things real quick to kind of polish it off. All right, because if I didn't do these last things, then I think it would look a little bit blocky, or a little bit too blocky, I should say. Now that's just what I'm going for. All right, so one is I'm going to displace. Move my out over here. Now, you can displace this by something like by the pixelated image itself, and it has a pretty cool effect, right? Not bad. But what I have in the other, and what I like to do, is actually displace it all the way from over here, so it creates this effect. Now you have this wet, dry kind of effect with the ability to go through and decide how much in the Pixelate, how wet or dry you want it to be. Now, I keep it down here at 0.4, something like that, because one of the reasons is I actually am going to add another op in here real quick, and that is a switch. And this switch is also going to go from the lookup. And I'm not using the switch to go between the two, I'm simply using it to blend the two. Okay. And now I go from this. This is where I normally like to just put in. I like to put in nulls a lot of places usually, but to keep it simple, I've done it this way. So that's the entire thing. You can see it's really easy to change any of the colors. And there you go. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time kind of playing around with some of the numbers and then adding some audio, because I do have audio coming in right now. So I'm just going to use the device in. Thank you to Harrison Heller for the lo-fi hits. I'm going to actually turn a lot of these back off right now because I don't need them. And it's just taking up a bunch of my speed. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful to you. And that is, like, you know, that's what we came out with at the end. Oh, if you are using this component, I'm glad that I actually made this full screen and performed it. Because if you are using that component, it is automatically enabled to be shown. So if you are using it, just go ahead and click on it real quick. Go over to, I believe it is panel, and then display off. That's all. So let's pick another cool set of colors. No, I don't like any of those. Let's do random. There we go. Boom. All right. One other thing, I guess the only last thing that I would consider doing is changing the speed down here. I have the FPS set at 30 right now. So, you know, what is it like when you kick it up to 60? I'm getting like 71, something like that right now. 64. So, yeah. I just realized the entire time that the video is off just a little bit. Okay. That's why. Because it goes back and forth between that. Okay. Alright. Well, alright, let's continue to work on this a little bit. If anybody is in chat and wants to ask me any questions about what I'm working on, feel free to. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'll grab this real quick. Put it in, no, not a view. Well, can I put it in a view that's small enough that's not going to freak out everything? Nope. So, that's interesting. I guess because it's a window and it's not a render form. Like a... You see the same thing. I don't know. Okay. Wait, is there already a device in? I guess it is. No, that's not it. Is it audio? Just whatever's being played. Oh, come on. Wait, why am I... I did this yesterday and I can't do it now. I know it's not audio device out. That's what I connected to. Audio device in. Audio band. Wait, what? Okay, this is it. This is it. This has to be it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll actually keep it on it. Where are you? What? This is just working totally different. What is default? Okay, I'll just keep it there. Oh, get it. We'll go from this to a math. That's actually fine by me. I can keep this over here. I don't want to use that, but I do want to use this. Okay, wait. I need to... Why can I not get... Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, just checking to see if it worked. Sorry about yelling. Man, I always forget how to get to an integer. Is it just... What? What's that doing? This will be interesting. Yeah, I didn't think it had anything to do with it. Hmm. Okay, what in the world? This is also like really, really low for some reason. Oh, okay, it's just because nothing was on. I guess there's a low hum coming from the computer. Go figure. Okay, why can't I figure out? I'm an idiot right now. I need... It's just input now. Nope. It's not giving me any of the information about it, so that's not helpful at all. Stretch. Nope. And how do I? That's where it was. That's where it was the whole time. Okay. Gosh. It took me far too long. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Go with something like 80. Hello, hello. Yeah. 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 Okay, this isn't doing exactly what I wanted. Okay, maybe like 50. Yeah, okay. Well, actually what I wanted to do, or like 80, and then change. See, then the Pixelate, you want to change to like 120. Actually, in this case, I'm going to displace it by its non-tiled self, or I mean non-pixelated self. Okay, I was looking at this the other day. Display, show network grid. Boom, gone. Because I don't really like those. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's change the music. Let's go into something a little bit, I don't know. See about this. There we go. Works better. What you can really test is when you do this. Nope. You go, okay, let's go 90. And then you pre-add 0.065. And then go up to 100. Figure out the spectrum. There we go. Everything is going crazy now. Okay. And let's see if we do. Just realized I haven't saved in a bit. Okay, so we have an audio spectrum, but we need an audio. Right? No. Maybe it is just to EQ it. Okay. So that's not working. It's audio render. I really don't think it's audio render. Yeah, that's just telling us which comp. Yeah. Oh, I'll use the same thing. Go to a different Go to a different. Oops. Go to a different math. Which goes to a different null. Which goes to a different analyze. Okay. And this should be for what? Amplitude? Offset? I actually want to keep the amplitude right about there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing around with this for a little while before I decide how many tiles. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have it change the pixelation of 120. So right now, this is going between whatever 0 and 0.000 something. That's like not even crazy close to how. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm needing it to be. That's now getting to the point of. Yeah, that's what I need. Pixelate. Save. Full screen. Different color set? Yeah. The problem is have it at the wrong spectrum. I'm still not able to catch just one area. I feel like I need to EQ. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, this isn't even working the way that I thought it would work. Okay, so no there. There we go. This is going really, really slowly because I have, well, I mean, I have so much that it's trying to do and run OBS at the same time. So because it is mainly running slowly because I'm trying to run OBS, I'm going to go ahead and close this down and, or close the live feed down and continue to work on this. I don't know, I might put something touch into it, but, yeah, I want to see how I can get the pixelation to kind of feel a little bit more, together. But I like this kind of interesting oily pixelation look. Anyways, I hope anybody that was watching this and stuck through the whole thing found this helpful, found this to be interesting, and I hope that yeah, I don't know, here I can do my little ending. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. So yeah, I hope anybody that was here found this to be interesting. I hope you found it to be helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can always find me on Instagram or Twitch or YouTube. Don't really do Twitter. Have a good one.